This video is brought to you by my supporters over at Hey Craftapreneur. Hey Craftapreneur is my monthly pattern club, which includes my knitting, crochet, and centro knitting machine designs. Each month, members are given access to at least 2 of these designs as they are either added to the library or updated, and they will have continual access to my entire written/video pattern library for as long as they are members. Membership also gives you the title of Super Crafty because that's what you are. Members are also given complimentary access to most of my crochet or knitting courses that are published on the website. For example, I recently published a step-by-step crochet course which will walk you through all the terminology, discussions about gauge, and the actual mechanics of the craft. It is a self-paced course that is usually purchased individually, but because you are monthly or quarterly supporters, you get access to it totally free as long as you're signed up for the club. The support I get from Hey Craftapreneur allows me to continue to operate this channel and publish the tutorial content that you've come to know and love. So, if you want to support me and make cool stuff, as I'm sure you've seen under the community tab here, then consider heading over and signing up today after the end of this tutorial. Alright, let's dive into the instruction. Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and today I am back with another crochet stitch tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to crochet the wavy checkers stitch. This pattern can be worked in either multiple colors like I have here on the swatch or just one solid color, whichever you prefer. It's fairly simple to make this stitch. It is composed entirely of double crochet and single crochet. So if you're relatively new to crocheting, you will be able to do this stitch. I think that it's good for blankets. It doesn't have too much stretch to it, like it stretches like you would expect it to horizontally, and then vertically there's not a whole lot going on there, so you can have this for a long while, maybe hanging on the back of your favorite chair or your couch or something like that. Without further ado, I would like to dive right into this tutorial. Today I will be making this stitch pattern in one solid color, so hopefully we can see it better and you don't have to deal with all the color change on the back that I have not woven in. Alright, let's dive in. Alright, today I'm going to be bringing back my favorite green. I'm sure you guys have gotten used to that by now. And we're going to start off with a slip knot. Alright, and in order to do the wavy checkers stitch, you want to chain in multiples of 6 and then add an additional 3 at the end. So for my original swatch I did 21 stitches total, so I'm going to do that again. 3, 7, 20, and 21. Alright, now that I have my desired number of stitches, for row 1 I'm going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook, so not the adjustable loop and not this first one, but this second one right here where my thumb is, and I'm going to insert my hook and create a single crochet. Okay, now we are going to single crochet into the next chain, like so. Alright, now we're going to start a repeat for this row. We are now going to double crochet across the next 3 chains. So we're going to yarn over, create that first double crochet in that chain, pull through 2 to the end. Okay, double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into this third stitch or chain, however you like to call that. Alright, after we do that, we are going to single crochet into the next 3 chains. So immediately into that next chain, we're going to single crochet. Into the next one, we're going to single crochet. And into that third one, we're going to single crochet. Alright, and that's what that wave looks like so far. Alright, and we are going to continue doing that all the way across our row. So in the next 3 chains, we're going to create double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, alright, and now I'm going to single crochet into the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to single crochet into our final 3 stitches. And 3. Alright, and this is what row 1 looks like. Now, as you can see, this stitch, the first row of this stitch pattern is wavy, and that's why I thought that adding in an additional color in there would be really cool, and it actually was. But now we're ready to move on to row 2. So for row 2, we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. We're not going to single crochet into that stitch where our chain 3 is coming out of. We're going to go into this next stitch over, and we are going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So I'm going to insert our hook into that single crochet, double crochet, and we're going to double crochet into that next stitch over. Okay, and after we do that, we are now going to single crochet into the front loop of each double crochet. So for the next 3 stitches, we're going to crochet in the front loop only, and this is something that doesn't come about very often in crochet. I'm going to show you how to do that here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the head of our hook, and we're going to come to the front of our work and insert our hook under that front loop only. So typically in crochet, you have these little V's on top of our stitches. The one closest to you is the front loop. The one back here is the back loop. So in order to really get a good grasp on this front loop, you would work from the front of the work and under, like so, grabbing just that front loop. And we're going to single crochet, like so. We're going to do that again for the next stitch. So again, coming to the front of the work, inserting our hook underneath that front loop only, going to just single crochet as normal. Alright, and one more time into this 3rd double crochet. Okay, now that we have done that, we are going to double crochet into each of the single crochet. So there's 3 single crochet here, so we're going to double crochet into each of those. So there's 1, 2, make sure you're grabbing both loops, and 3. Alright, now we're going to go into working into the front loop only across the next 3 double crochet. So the front of my work, under that front loop only, the yarn over, pull up a loop, and single crochet. 2 and 3. Again, working into the single crochet, make sure you're grabbing both loops there. We're going to double crochet all the way to the end of our row. Alright, and we are going to double crochet into these last 2 stitches at the end of our row. Alright, and that is what row 2 looks like. Now on to row 3, we're going to chain up 1, turn our work, and we are going to skip the first double crochet, and we're going to single crochet in the back loop of each double crochet. So we're not going to single crochet here into this stitch where our chain 1 is coming out of. We're going to come over here and we're going to work a single crochet into the back loop of this next double crochet. Now into each of the next 3 single crochet, we are going to double crochet through both loops. So just work into them as you normally would. So there's 1, oops, double crochet, 2, and 3. Now into the back loops of the next 3 double crochet, we are going to single crochet. So finding that back loop, sometimes you have to turn your work a little bit to see it, like so. Alright, we're going to single crochet. There's 1, into the next one, there's 2, and into the next one there is 3. Then we're back at our single crochet, so we're going to double crochet in those 3 stitches all the way across our row. And here at the end of my row, I'm just working into these last 3 double crochet. Oops, the last 2. This last double crochet is the chain 3, and we're just going to single crochet into that. Alright, and that is the end of row 3. And so to continue this pattern, you simply repeat rows 2 and 3 over and over again until you reach the desired length of your project. Now, as I said, this stitch works great in a single solid color swatch if you're just looking for a little bit of subtle texture and variation in your crochet work, or you can always, make your life a little more complicated and add in different colors, which I think is also really cool looking, but the choice is entirely up to you. I think you see more of the texture in the stitch pattern when you use multiple colors. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on my future crochet content. Typically, this type of content goes up on Sundays at 9:30 a.m. CST, so I hope you'll let me be a part of your future crochet journey. As I stated at the beginning of this video, these tutorials are only possible because of my supporters. If you would like to support this content and make sure that they keep going up beyond May of this year, then head over to my website today, hit that Hey Craftrepreneur tab, and consider becoming a monthly subscriber. You gain access to my entire pattern library that I am adding to every single month. You also have access to members only forums, exclusive discounts, and more, and I would really appreciate your support today. Alright, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy making.